Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here and for joining me on today's video. My name is Maddie and I'm going to be filming a cash condensing today. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so how is it going? I hope you guys are all having a great day. So whenever I film a cash condensing, I do like to have a couple of things with me to just, kind of help make it a little bit easier because the whole cash condensing process can get really confusing. So first thing that I like to have is a paper and pen. And the reason why is because I do use placeholders. So just having a paper and pen really helps me keep track of like which envelope got which placeholder so that when I'm done with the whole condensing, I know exactly where to put the money towards because I do put some of the cash into a high yield savings account. And then also I do have a, an overflow binder where I also put cash in there as well. And so yeah, just writing everything down, it just helps me just keep track of where all of that money goes. So that's one. And then two, I do like to have a calculator. So this just really helps me obviously just do math because you guys know I cannot do math. So yeah, calculator, I'm just gonna put that to the side. And then third, I do have my placeholders. So we have my placeholders that are here. You guys can find this in my shop. And then I do have some, this placeholder from the Millennial Dollar. You guys can find this in her shop. She's always linked in the description box down below. And then I also bought some from Lina over at the Remarkable Dollar. So yeah, I will be using like a mixture of these three placeholders in today's video. Okay, and then, I think that is pretty much it. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with the cash condensing. So where to start? Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my travel binder and pull out my 20s because I know for a fact that my, my food and drinks envelope has 20s in there. So let's go ahead and find this. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40. Okay, so let's keep the 40 in here. And then let's get a $200 placeholder, which I'll go ahead and pull from my stash. Okay, so actually, no. Okay, so we actually have $500. So scratch that. Let me get a $500 placeholder. Okay. So $540 in my food and drinks envelope. Okay. Ooh, that feels so much better. Okay, and then I'm gonna come back to this binder. We're just gonna go ahead and start working into my other binders first. Okay, so let's go ahead and move into, oops, sorry, pumpkin. I totally just, yeah. Okay, so into my high priority binder. Okay, so for wifey, I am not going to actually condense this because I do like to have the variety of bills in here. Hubby, I'm not going to condense. Emma, I think we can put some of her cash. Yeah, we can definitely do this. So we have 100, 150, 170, 75, 80, 85. Okay, so let's go ahead and do, I'm gonna switch this 100 out for a placeholder. So let's do that. And then, so I guess we need a $400 placeholder. Okay, here we go. I'll pick up this 3. Okay, so that's 400. So 50, 70, 75, 80, 85. Okay, I could do a 10 and a 5, but I don't have any 10s yet. So yeah, I might come back to this envelope. I might not. Honestly, I'm okay with the 5s in there. So I don't know. I might just keep it. Okay, emergency cash. Let's see. We have 500, 700 in placeholders. Oh, and I totally forgot to write down the placeholder. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we did, what was that? Food and drinks. So food and drinks got 200 in placeholders. Okay. All right, I got to remember that. And then Emma, we put in $100. Okay. Whew, all right, so yeah, now we have that down. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Okay, and this is, okay, you know, I'm, to not confuse myself, because I will confuse myself if I try to do like shortcuts. Let's just put this down, grab a $100 placeholder, and then let's figure out what we need from here. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So let's go ahead and grab a $300 placeholder. Oh, perfect, right on top. Okay, so we have 500, 815. Okay, so I think that's what we had in the beginning. I hope that's what we had in the beginning. Yeah. Okay, so 815, and this envelope feels so much better. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that was a $100 placeholder into emergency cash. And I have to write this, you guys, or else I'm literally gonna forget, because I just forgot like 2 minutes ago. Okay, so yeah, we swapped $100. Okay. All right. Car insurance. Oh, I think we have just $80 in here, so can't do anything. And you guys know I do not like 50s, so I'm gonna keep this at 20s. Okay, car registration. Let's see, we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, so let's go ahead and do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 10. Okay. That's how my brain works, you guys. So I'm sorry if that annoys you, but yeah, that's just what works for me. All right, so now we have 20, 40, 50, 55. Perfect. All right, medical, vision, and dental, and medication. We just cashed up for the first time this week, so we don't need to condense those. And household, I'm gonna keep household as is, but hygiene, I know I have a lot of 10s in here, so I'm gonna condense this because I do need some more 10s on my tray. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So let's just do 40. So 10, 20, 30, and 40, because I do like to, I want to have some 10s in here just because it is, you know, nicer to have some of the smaller bills sometimes. So this is 10 or 20, 40, 50, and 60. Perfect. So now this envelope has a total of 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 100, which, I mean, I can condense down, but I really don't want to because I like to have the smaller cash just like this whenever we need to go and grab some stuff for hygiene. All right, car maintenance, we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 11, 12, 13. So let's go ahead and get a $100, let's do a $100 placeholder. Yeah. Because I will probably just put this cash into my overflow binder, to be honest, just because I do want to have this cash like close to me in case we do need to go and maintenance our car. So car maintenance, which got $100. Okay. All right, so we are going to be using Raylan's placeholder today. So now we have 100, 110, 11, 12, and 13, which is perfect. That's what we had at the beginning. Home maintenance, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. Okay, so we can't really condense this down because I do not like 50s. So let's go ahead and just do 20 or 10, 20, 30, and 40. Okay. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87. So $187. And this one did not get a placeholder, so I'm not going to write that down. Okay, perfect. I think I have everything condensed as much as I wanted to. Actually, let me go ahead and just condense this down because we do have quite a bit of 10s in there. So let's do, okay, yeah, let's do those 2 5s for this 110. And let me grab a better 10. There we go. Okay, awesome. All right, now everything is good in this binder and I can immediately tell the difference. Okay, then let's go into my low priority binder. Okay, so rainy day fund, we just started this, so we don't need it. Haircuts, maybe we can condense this. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. Yeah, let's condense this down. Let's do by 10, 20, 30, and 40. Okay, so 20, 40, 50, 55. Perfect. And then clothes, we have 20, 40, 50, 60. I'm going to keep this as is because I do want the smaller change in here just in case we need to grab something that is like, you know, cheaper. I don't want to break that 20 if I don't have to. All right, family fun, we have 10, 20, 30, and 40, which we can grab 2 20s. So there's 40. Parents, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, and 30. So let's go ahead and keep 30 and then switch out for a placeholder. So let's give this a count again. We have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Perfect. All right, so parents, 100. So I already have 100 placeholder in here, so let me just swap that out for this $200 placeholder. So 230, which is what we had at the beginning. Birthday parties, I know this one can get condensed. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So $165. So I think for this one, let's do a $100 placeholder and let me use Melina's. Okay, so I'm gonna count out $100. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 100. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Okay, so let's keep that. And 1, 2, 3, 60. There we go. All right, so we have 100, 120, 40, 50, or 20, 40, 65. So $165. And I have to write that in here. So we have birthday parties. And then school expenses, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we have 5, 10, 15, and 20. Okay, so that's 35. Irrigation system, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, so because I know that I only put 5s into this envelope, I'm gonna go ahead and switch this out for a 50, my $50 bill. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Perfect. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I only cashed a 5 in here, so I think it should be fine. I'll be able to count with the 5s in here. With the $50 bill. It's when it gets to the 20s, like the $20 bills in there, that really messes me up. Because instead of counting evens, you're now counting odds. So yeah. Minnesota State Fair, we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, and 88. So let's just do 5, 10, 15, and 20 for a 20. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, and 88. Cool. Okay, and then gifts, I like to keep the 20s in here, so we're gonna skip that. Teacher gifts, we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66. So let's go ahead and do 5, 10, 15, and 20. So there's 20, 40, 60, 65, 66. Okay, and then Costco, we have 5, 10, these are stuck together, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So let's do 30 here, a 20 and a 10. So that's 35. Okay, and that is it for this binder. Yay! Oh my gosh, that feels so much better. Holy cow, that's so good. Okay, now this is my holiday binder. Okay, so Valentine's Day, we have 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Yay. So let's go ahead and get a $100 placeholder. And I'm going to use Raylan's for this one. Okay, so this is Valentine's Day. Got $100. Mother's Day, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a $100 placeholder, and then a $10 bill. So this is again 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110. Perfect. So $100 for Mother's Day. So total of 110. And then Father's Day, we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. So let's do 20 here. So 5, 10, 15, and 20. So here's 20, 40, 60, 80, 85. All right. Halloween, Thanksgiving, we're skipping Black Friday. 100, 120, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So 190. So technically I can condense this down. Do I want a placeholder? I may as well, right? May as well. Okay, so let's swap that 100 for a placeholder. So we have Black Friday, got 100. Okay, and then this is 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. So let's just switch 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Let's do a 20 and a 10. Okay, so that's 90. So 190 for Black Friday. Okay, and then Christmas is fully funded already, so we don't have to do anything there. Super, super sweet. Okay, so now let's go back into my holiday binder and condense the rest of the envelopes in here. I know I have a lot of 5s because that's primarily what I cash stuff in here. All right, skip over this. So Disney, we have 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a $100 placeholder. So that's this one right here. Wow, a lot of my envelopes got placeholders this time, which I think this is the first that this many has gotten placeholders. All right, Volcano Bay, we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's do 25, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Do a 20 and a 10. And let me find a better 10, since this is going to be sitting like this for a while. Okay. All right, so we have, this should be $95. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. Perfect. Okay, Universal tickets. We have 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, cool. So let's grab a $100 placeholder. Put that in here. Then write that down. Okay, spending money. We have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Okay, so let's do that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So let's keep that 5 and then get a 20 and a 10 for here. All right, so we should have 95. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $95. Yay. Yay, yay. I'm just excited. Okay, gas fund. We have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Same thing. So this should be $30. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Grab a 20 and a 10. Okay. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. Okay, and then souvenirs. Oh, we just put a 5 in there. Miscellaneous, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Okay, so this should be 30 right here. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So let's pick a better 20. And then you gotta grab a decent 10. Okay. So again, this should be 95. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 95. Sweet. Okay. And then pre-trip essentials, we just cash stuffed 5 in there. So we don't need to condense that. And wow, this feels so nice. Oh my gosh. Feels so good. I love it when my envelopes get condensed because they feel so nice and flat. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now we have all of this cash right here that I need to make sure equals this right here. So go ahead and just calculate this real quick. And let's do that. Okay, so we have okay, so we should have $1,200 in here. So let's go ahead and give this a count. Might take me a little while, guys, but we will do it. Okay, so we have, let me just subtract this, I guess. Subtract 200, 150, 100, 150. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. All right. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oops. Shoot. Why did I do that? Okay. That was plus 200. Okay, so subtract 100. Okay, so we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. All right. Then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Yay! Subtract 80, and we have 0. Yay! That's super exciting. Okay, so yeah, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just kind of divvy up where this cash is gonna go. I will probably do, let's see, emergency cash. I know I want that in my overflow binder. Cart maintenance, probably in my overflow. And probably Black Friday in my overflow. And then I think everything else, this one, I'm not sure. So I go back and forth between putting Emma's money into my overflow binder and then putting it into my high yield savings. Right now, she currently has cash in my overflow binder, but I might just start moving this over into her high yield savings, or, you know, creating a bucket for her in my high yield savings. So I might do that, but I don't know. I have to talk to my husband and see what he wants to do. But yeah, so that is pretty much it. So We have emergency cash, car maintenance, and Black Friday going into my overflow. And then the rest of these categories are going to be put into my high yield savings. So yeah, I'm super, super excited. That is all I have for today's video. So thank you guys so much if you guys stuck around until the very end. And if you guys haven't done so already, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.